Okay, Joe, this is after we've done a little bit of intervention. Sorry about that. Moving forward, so the first thing I want you to look at is your head position on push-off. You can see we've got an awful lot of white water, which we could do without. So I would like to see that head push down a little bit and your arms squeeze in with your head so we have a fantastically good streamline. As we move forward, you can see your stroke is now longer. You're coming out further down on your body line. You're maintaining a great head position there, looking down forward, but with a high head position. And the other thing to notice within this is obviously that we are now laying out on this arm, and that's the really important part that we worked on. So that arm is staying out, it's staying out, it's staying out, and just as that hand passes the head position, we're now getting to a point where the far arm is getting into a great position. We can also see from that our hand position is facing the way in which we want to move, or facing the opposite way in which we want to move. We will need to keep that hand in that position for as long as we can throughout the stroke. As we forward that on, again, a clear difference now for me is that this part of your body is now out of the water, so we're moving less of the body through the water. That arm is staying out in front, the other arm coming over, and as it gets to that hand position, again, notice 2/3 of, or a third of your back is out of the water. Strong position with your arm, and your hand is facing the opposite direction of which you're travelling. That first movement there allows you to have a high arm position, and you can see just about that your lats are starting to engage for the first time, and that's because you've left the arm up for as long as possible. As that arm enters, again we can see the whole of your back out of the water here. Your elbow does drop a little bit. If I was to be hypercritical, I'd like to see the elbow in that position there, and again this thus enabling your hand to move in this direction. At this moment in time, your hand is probably pointed, you can just about see it over in that direction. So we just need to change the elbow position to there, which will then enable the hand position to point that back way. And you're even smiling, which is fantastic to see. So in a short 40-minute time we can see an improvement in that stroke, improvement in the stroke length, the fact that you've got more of your body out of the water, and that your shoulder position and your elbow position enable the your lats to get engaged at the right point throughout the stroke.